And that fantastic sponsor today are our good friends over at betonline.ag. You know BetOnline. They have been our sponsors for over a year on the show. Is it that it's the time of year? It's that time of year again as college basketball's tournament is finally upon us. For all your latest odds, contests, and player prop bets, betonline.net is the number one source for all your sports betting needs and info. BetOnline remains the best spot for all of your sports, scores, podcasts, and news this season. And it's not just basketball. BetOnline is your continued source for all sporting wagering information needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino games. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to learn more about the trends in action. BetOnline, where the game starts. So I'm having an issue. I hit stop instead of pause. I'm going to try to stitch these together, but I'm going to apologize now if that goes poorly. Let's get into this preview. We already went 26 minutes in the beginning, and it's going to be a 30-minute plus pod easily already. So the White Sox are the class of this division. That's not even worth debating. They are the number one team. And, just looking at, I know people are going to be like, oh, the Guardians this, the Guardians that. The Guardians didn't really lose anything. People keep getting excited. We had the same thing a year ago where it's like, oh, they'll be, they're going to be fourth in the division. That didn't happen. Other teams went out and added more, and, the Guardians still finished second. They're below 500, but they were still second. I think the Royals are the worst team in the division. They have a bad manager. The Bobby Witt Jr. hype train. If he actually gets there, great. I think he'll be a very good player. The rest of that lineup we talked about has a lot of question marks. The pitching staff is far from proven. I think those are your easy parts. They're 1 and 5. I'm going to put the Twins at 4 because pitching. I don't trust theirs. Their prospects have not been hitting. Just the majors in general. I mean, a lot of those high picks have not worked out. We're still waiting to get big impacts. And even for guys like Kirilloff and Larnach, who are going to get those opportunities this year, they've not proven themselves yet. We could say a lot about the Guardians as well, but I'm going to put them at 4. I'm going to put the Guardians and Tigers. That's what it comes down to, right? Now, this is where I have my internal debate, right? This is where, after we're doing all these preview sets and going through, Tigers have up-and-coming pitching, got an interesting lineup. The Guardians have, bigger stars. I think I'm going to go Guardians 3, Tigers 2. And the reason for this is the Tigers have, more prospects who can help with Torkelson and Green, who have a chance to make a bigger impact. I like Steve Kwan, but he's not in their camp. I like Richie Palacios. He's not in that camp. They have the young arms that could be taking a step forward. I think we know, what the Cleveland's pitching staff is. Like, Bieber is amazing. But the rest of it, outside Tristan McKenzie, Quantrell's probably a 3. Savale, probably a 4, and Plesac probably a 5. McKenzie can be anywhere from a 2 to a triple A. So we'll have to see what happens with him. Tigers have a better bullpen. They have a more consistent lineup. I think you have to put the Tigers 2. And the Guardians at 3. Again, this is all subject to being revised as trades and signings happen. We assume the Guardians will be active and hopefully fill some of those needs. We'll talk Austin Meadows next week on the show. I've been Jeff Ellis. This has been Locked On Guardians podcast. I want to thank everyone who's rating and reviewing. We're still sitting at 99 on iTunes. They don't want to give us 100, but hey, keep leaving those reviews. Eventually, we have to go for 100, right? And I want to thank you again for making Locked On Guardians your first listen today and every day, wherever it is you get podcasts. And as we end every episode now, go Guardians, go.